Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Now that was impressive. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Mendes makes the interception. And here's Barella, crossed in. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling...
He's rising! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Italy penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Del Piero. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Del Piero.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Albertini with great chance! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Del Piero, and Del Piero! Just cruising, they are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Barella wins the duel this time. Now it's Del Piero. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. He's having a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Italy have hit a quick-fire double here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Inzaghi. And here's Maldini. Maldini driving forwards. Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Maldini. Now it's Maldini. Bernardo Silva. More and more pressure on the ball here. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. And Del Piero! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has not gone well. And here's Maldini. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Stood up well to him there. Barella. Now it's Del Piero. He's in a great position here. Shoots! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Inzaghi. Fiore. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Italy are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Away we go again. Bernardo Silva. Fratesi. Albertini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shot, surely! It's hit the uprights. And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Fiore. It's Inzaghi. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And he gets rid in a hurry. Fratesi. Oh, that's... And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he tries a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Leao. That is good alertness. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's a delicate pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafael Leao. That's a good foray he's making. Barella in a big chance! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Filippo Inzaghi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Impressive jump! And he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. That's so...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Fiore, decent chance! Has another go! Well now, and it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Del Piero. Tries a deft little ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rafael Leao. Now it's Del Piero. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Barella. And that is expertly dealt with. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Great vision. He has found the way through. Inzaghi! Off the post. Oh no, this does not look good. Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Portugal are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Looking to play him in. Look at the space. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts.
1 versus 1.
Does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Here's João Felix. Now it's Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nicely shaped ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Barella. Maldini. Oh, good effort. It's in. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Ruben Dias. And it's Nunez. Now it's Inzaghi, looking for the run. And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's one-on-one! Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems...
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.